Hello and welcome all. Welcome to BellowD Gaming and welcome to another action Taimanin video. On this video, we will discuss about Phantasma's green build with her new UR weapon and her new UR supporter. With that being said, guys, let's begin. So yeah, where do we start? Of course, with her new UR weapon right here. All right, it's basically her Gordon's. What's this? It's basically from her latest gotcha banner. It's called the Golden Seraph. TLDR, this weapon makes the skill Clinging Nightmare stronger and gives you a speed buff. So yeah, basically that's the TLDR of this weapon. So the winds of Clinging Nightmare pulls enemies and explodes at the end, dealing a knockback attack with 225% damage of nearby enemies. After using the skill, speed is increased by 10% for 5 seconds. And as you can see here, guys, I got this at 2 out of 5. That's the main reason why I got a stronger buff damage here and a speed increase here as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this weapon. So we already have the TLDR. So let's go on ahead on the supporter. Okay. So yeah, this is the new supporter, the Choir Phantasma, guys. And yeah, basically, increased damage dealt to one enemy by 12% and increased damage to all enemies by 12%. I got this supporter already fully awakened, and that's the main reason why the increased damage to one enemy is basically, increased now to 12%. So if you have this awakened, you will get 12%, 12%. So if there's one enemy, you will do 12% damage. If there's basically one enemy is basically, the math here is basically if you got one enemy, 12% damage, and one enemy is also considered as all enemies, another 12% damage. So if you do the math, you are doing 24% damage to one enemy. So, but if you are in a mob, basically increase damage to all enemies by 12%, you are only doing 12% damage. So this supporter is pretty good against, single target enemies. So just like bosses, arena, and basically if time of VR bosses are alone. So this is really good for that. Basically the passive. And the active passive, basically it removes buffs from 5 enemies every 15 seconds, which is really good for time of VR, arena, and other events with bosses that have, buffs on them. Active skill is really strong, and I mean really, really strong. Launch musical notes equal to the number of enemies that explodes on impact, dealing 1,340 damage. And it's doubled when there's only one enemy. Imagine that, guys. Look at that. 1,340 damage. Wow. That is pretty strong. And imagine a 5 out of 5 of this. And I only have this awakened 1 out of 5. So yeah, guys, I highly suggest if you don't have Phantasma and you can't pull for the weapon, get the supporter. This supporter will help you out with any characters with green build. I highly suggest this supporter to be get. And if you max her out, yeah, you'll basically, her intimacy as well. You will get gems, and yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so next would be the skills. And yeah, of course, bread and butter, Clinging Nightmare. Oops, I need to move my VTuber avatar here, as per usual. Okay, so we're now here. And yeah, that's Clinging Nightmare, guys. And yeah, sense of a massive terror changes into a black whirl upon contacting enemies. The whirl deals, deals damage over time for 4 seconds, and when the target is dead, moves to another nearby target. Increase attack range by 50%. Increase the duration of whirl by 2 seconds. So basically, you will get 6 seconds, and increase critical rate by 50%. Really strong, guys, with the new weapon. All right, so this is pretty much, a DPS build for Phantasma. So she basically has a vacuum. She has a vacuum ball being thrown. Really strong, very, very strong. And then next would be another bread and butter here. Basically, Phantasmal Mirror. When doing an extreme dodge, conjures a fog illusion and that enchants in a magic circle for 4 seconds, taunting all enemies. After 4 seconds, performs an air attack, then disappears. increase the illusionary magic circle by 50%. So you will get more AoE attack on this one when it explodes. So really good as well for green build, and it has a 12-second cooldown time, a little bit high, but it's tolerable. But yeah, this is our bread and butter here. And as for the third skill, any skill here which you want. But I highly suggest if you're gonna go for melee or range, yeah, either go for Dream Shadow or Dream Claw. Me, I'm more of a range character since I play it safe. And if you have the fourth skill slot, guys, which I do not have currently right now, just put in any skill that you actually want. Twister Dance, Phantasmal Shades, Slasher Horror, or Succubus Whispers. Basically, depend on your gameplay on the fourth skill slot. Because Phantasma alone with just, 3 skills, she is really strong. Alright? So with that being said, guys, we're gonna go to the supporter again. What is my build for her on the supporters? So yeah, I do have here Ingrid, the corporate warrior. I got this 3 out of 5. Why? Because it reduces damage taken on demon type characters by 25%, making her a little bit more tankier. Increase critical damage of demon type characters by 22.5%, so I have a crit boost. And as per usual, guys, I got Yashiyama Yachio. She is actually a free supporter currently right now. I got her 5 out of 5 on the event, and it consumes 10% of particles every 10 seconds and restores max HP to yourself and ally characters. So this supporter is good for time of VR and for yourself as well for healing. And that's the main reason why I am using this supporter right here, right now for Phantasma, because green build of Phantasma doesn't have healing. That is the main caveat on this supporter. Or this build. It is more of a DPS build rather than a survival build and survival AoE build. So yeah, that's pretty much it on that one. All right, so let's see her in the gameplay. Alrighty guys, we are now at Tower 74. As per usual, guys, this is our testing tower because Micah here is basically the most quote-unquote fair boss to fight against. These are basically buff enemies. Here, basically damage taken from human type enemies, and yeah, damage taken is reduced by 20%, blah blah blah. But yeah, there's only one boss, and you won't basically get gangbang. Alright, let's begin. Okay. Alright, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Alright. Just got to... Yeah, there we go. That's what I like. Yeah, look at this, guys. Boom! Wow, it is actually... That is very strong, guys. Even for a 3 skill. Look at that, man. Wow, it hits everything. That's the main reason why, even though these balls are pretty slow, yeah, I really like this build because yeah, that is so good. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, boys, attack my shadow. There we go. Oh. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Clean Nightmare again. Yeah, basically this is a range build as well. You are very safe with this build. Just like what happened before on the stream. So, highly suggest, guys. Yeah, go for range with this one. I really love the range on Phantasma. My only con on this one, yeah, no healing. That's it. But overall, yeah, this build is really good, in my opinion. And yeah, let's use that. Wow. Alright. Come on. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Okay. Ah! Give me. There we go. That's what I like. Yeah, Phantasmal Mirror. That makes her really strong. Alright, let's do an ultimate. And that's the main reason why I do range builds. I am a little bit more safe with range builds. I like to play it safe, guys. So yeah, that's how I do my builds. All right. Uh-oh. I got hit. Doesn't matter. Yeah, we got one enemy here, and yeah, look at that, guys. I am doing more damage now to, you know, Micah here, the boss version. And let's do that. Oh, wow, look at that damage. She's basically stuck on the animation. Oh, wow. Man, that is amazing. So, yeah. All right. I love you, Phantasma. Mwah. Yeah, baby. Mwah. Oh man, so yeah guys, that's it for Phantasma's green build. Hope this video helped you out on this one. The only con on this build, no healing. That's it. That's the only con on this build. But for DPS and against single target enemies, this build is really strong. Along with the supporter, if you have a ton of enemies with you, just press the active skill, boom, you will hit every enemy on screen and do a ton of damage. So pretty much that is it for the video. As always guys, take care, stay safe, like, comment, and subscribe for more anime and gaming content. And thank you very much to my members and subscribers. You guys are all awesome. Road to 7K guys. Alrighty, bye bye.